As a former police chief, reducing crime and making streets safer for everybody has always been my top priority. Coming into the legislature as a new MLA, I hope I can continue that work at the legislative level. We heard the NDP talk about crime at the beginning of their campaign, and it has since tapered off. In government, they have so far been silent on the issue. And that's puzzling to me because they promised to tackle crime-related issues within the first 100 days. We are now 45 days since the election, and we haven't heard one thing. When the Deputy Prime Minister was in town last week, I was hoping to see leadership from the Premier on bail reform, which the federal government has still failed to act on. The previous PC government did the heavy lifting for the NDP government on this file. Our leader led the charge across Canada to demand federal bail reform. At the time, the NDP opposed it. In the election, they erroneously claimed that they could change it provincially. As someone who understands the law, I can tell you that is not the case. But regardless, this should be a top priority for the NDP government, and instead, we're hearing nothing. While I imagine they will be making mention of safety in their throne speech, PCs are looking for more than empty platitudes and virtue signaling. We are looking for action. We also have concerns with some of their campaign comments on justice. For example, their Unexplained Wealth Act. This already exists in the form of civil property forfeitures. Those forfeitures go directly to the hands of criminals, go directly from the hands of criminals to frontline resources for police. We sincerely hope that the NDP isn't planning on doing away with this program and absorbing this money into general revenues. That would be, by definition, defunding the police. And this suggestion was actually made less than a year ago by the current Minister of Families. So today, we're asking for some transparency from the NDP government so that what is happening, and we know what is happening on the public safety file. This is a top priority for our caucus as we head into session next week, and we're hoping that the NDP provides us with some of these answers. So I thank you, and I'd be happy to take any questions.